Same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Carter straight ahead. And this will be a gainer.
Down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Got a man. It's Mims. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
It's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Out of the gun, they run with Carter. And the result here, a pick-up, partner. Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Throw right side complete to Carter. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the
tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. To throw is Wilson.
A quick throw, not right play to convert here, and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Those are the kicks that you worry you might have to confront again in the end. You had a chance to go up by 2 scores here in the third quarter, but your kicker can't convert.
Well, the offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers,
Absolutely.
Though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in the route or they get open early, but they just always find a way.
Watson. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Running back Michael Carter returning to the field with the rest of this offense. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he is looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
The second down pass.
Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
From the 8, it's third and goal. They'll try to run with Carter. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
An easy one. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So
on 1st and 10, Watson. Yeah, that one too.
But they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Watson. And he completes it to Hunt. Ready, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass.
Send out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points.
Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this
shotgun snap and a give to Carter. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw. Now Wilson. And he's on. Wilson. That is caught by Mims. A handoff for Carter. And he picks up a
run. I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Escaping the pressure right. 20! And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots. And right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw on target there to Mill. They go play action now. Wilson. Toward the sideline. And Carter. And just a second down and goal. Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. C.J. Uzomah with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
Sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally...
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. C.J. Mosley. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they get done so with ease.
Throwing on second and long. Watson. Caught here by Bell.
Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing on third down. Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them for fourth down.
On third down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
Send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Michael Carter and the Jets offense ready to get back to...
And find the end zone. That's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Here's a throw out wide, complete. And he swallowed.
Started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Gets around him. Room here to run. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 36-yard line.
139 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So a loss
to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson. And that almost. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting.
Spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And that is no good. And the lead will stay put at 17.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
The Browns set and ready to go on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die
chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to...
Watson now to throw. Completes it right side to Cooper.
Falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
That's Jermaine Johnson stopping that play before it begins, dropping him for a loss.
I see a shake of distance.
On 2nd and 12, Watson.
He'll find Schwartz complete right side.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving.
Those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
It's like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Here's Watson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
So if we
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb from 17 yards out.
And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs to keep up with your theme there playing keep away.
What do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean toward
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself to make a comeback.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Davis. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations. And then
he's been terrific so far. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And the Browns getting set to go.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need with a 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line. Now it's Watson.
Got an open man. It's Schwartz.
And they work. A shotgun snap for Watson. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Going for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak.
And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
They'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson.
Pass caught. It's Davis on the crossing route.
Even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. But it's here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Screen pass to Connor. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are
The scrimmage, and when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Oh, he bowls over him. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And down inside the 15 he goes.
156 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football.
It's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Carter once more.
And he'll get Here's Wilson. Firing quickly.
Dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 3rd down, Wilson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown.
Garrett Wilson
From 10 yards out.
And the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go.
Disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily.
Error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the run.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. Back to throw, Watson. Sideline throw, it's complete. To throw is Watson. Flush to his right.
And this one, the infiltration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
See it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Watson. That's going to be complete on this. Again, it's Watson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The Jets ready to get going again here on offense.
10 at the 20. Now it's Wilson. And some room to work.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
Defenses, but in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Second down.
Though, he's an excellent player.
They'll try the left side with Connor. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10 as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Connor running right. And he's going to work this. Play action. It's Wilson. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. C.J. Uzomah. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets are on their way to a 2-0 start. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me.